Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it may be. Craig Hiking Pipes. And first of all, I've been remiss for a bit. I apologize to everybody out there. I've been really slow getting through some videos and kind of keeping you guys abreast on some things. So, anyway, this will be hopefully not too long a chat, but I'm going to go over a few things. Um, First, based upon Steve at Smoking Cardboard, he had kind of asked the community, for those who have access to Esoterica, if we wouldn't mind, doing a review on Esoterica blends. So I'm going to kind of do a tobacco review. I have Esoterica Tilbury in this nice little Briar Blues jar here. So, with that, I'm going to smoke it in a pipe that I just recently received. This is my very first Peterson, and it is the 2022 Christmas pipe. I was able to acquire this with a gift certificate that my daughter gave me for my birthday, and I went with the rusticated version. It's the B42 Darwin shape. It's kind of a bigger shape. Again, I like the bigger bowls, you guys know. So I'm going to smoke the Tilbury in the Peterson. So with that, we're going to get into this. So first of all, the aroma in the Tilbury, and this is remnants of an 8-ounce bag that I had gotten, has a little bit of mustiness. It's a Virginia Burley tobacco. A little bit of mustiness and a little bit of, when I say mustiness, it's not the Perique mustiness, it's more of a wet hay type of mustiness. But very nice. The cut on this is kind of a ribbony shag cut. Not my favorite cut. It's really a fine cut. And what that tends to do, it burns a little quickly. Makes pipe loading easy though, and it makes lighting very, very easily, and it stays lit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to load up the pipe, and as typical, bottom part keep loose and make it more firm as we move our way up the bowl. And so give me just a minute. I apologize for taking a little bit of time. And I'm going to load a full bowl. The pipe, I've smoked it. I don't want to drop this, so I keep dropping a little bit. The pipe I've smoked 3 times, and I wanted to get a feel for the pipe. It has a copper rather than a silver spigot to it. And then on the one side it does have some, hopefully it comes in focus, some engravings that come with the B42. After smoking the pipe 3 times, it's smoking very, very well. I know Petersons have a reputation of not maybe being always the highest quality and subjecting to gurgle, but I really didn't get that with this pipe after 3 smokes. So again, wanted to have a good feel for it. Okay, so with the pipe smoke loaded with the Tilbury, we're going to get this thing going. Being it is a finer cut, you could possibly have seen that it blooms more than like a flake would or a plug would. Usually I find finer cut tobaccos, when you light them, really tend to bloom up a lot more. So when loading your pipe, you may want to just take that into consideration, is to keep it a little bit further below the rim than you normally would with perhaps some other cuts. So what I find when I'm smoking the Tilbury, and being that I've gone through a pretty good portion of it, I think I have a really good feel for this. The Virginia for me, again, it's kind of a deeper Virginia. It's not a bright citrusy Virginia. Is definitely more up front at the first third of the bowl. It's well blended in that even though the Virginia is a little more upfront at the beginning, it really kind of coalesces and comes together after that third. And not even the third, maybe it's the quarter, the first quarter. I'll correct myself. It's the first quarter where the Virginias are more pronounced. And then the Burley is not a, I don't find it to be a deep, heavy, woodsy Burley, or, you know, have really deepness. It kind of reminds me of you know, it is kind of a nuttiness. And when I say nuttiness, it's kind of a Brazil nut, I think, which is not many people use to describe Burleys. It's, you know, but it's a Brazil, it's like a buttery type of nut. So it's, to me, it's a very pleasing Burley infusion with the Virginias. And as you can see, you know, going back to the ease of lighting, I just did the char light and it's still going. So going a little further in, the tobacco, I'm going to say this, but not, it doesn't, not negatively. It's a consistent blend all the way through. It's not a complex blend. I'm not really searching for flavors or looking for something. It's a very good quality tobacco, and I'm finding that it remains that way through the entire smoke. There's really no bite to this. I mean, I still smoke all Virginias and most of my tobaccos. I try to smoke slowly. Sometimes I go looking for the flavor, chasing the flavor, which then you start freight training. But doing that with almost any tobacco, I find, is you start losing the nuances of the flavor of the tobacco as you really start freight training it, looking for something. So again, I'm getting kind of a buttery nut flavor with that deeper hay type of flavor from the Virginia. So I'm finding it's coming together very consistently. So yeah, the Tilbury I'm really enjoying. I consider it one of those, again, not a complex tobacco, and it's one that you can manage to smoke all day if you can ever find it, and you want to smoke it to that frequency. But yeah, it's an all day smoker. It's just not complex, but just very, very pleasant. You get good quality tobacco all the way through. I'm not finding any casing or topping or any kind of weird flavor profile that's coming out. It allows the Virginia and the Burley just to do its thing and smoke its way through. So yeah, I'm going to continue to enjoy this. So yeah, like I said, I wanted to talk about a few things. One, my apologies again for being a little remiss with my getting through my videos. It's been a busy time. Still working on finishing up our remodel of the master bathroom. We're just about done with that. Um, Yesterday I had gone to the again, part of my birthday gift from my daughter, not only a gift certificate so I can get the pipe, but also she got tickets to the Baltimore Ravens Miami Dolphins football game yesterday, and that was quite an interesting game. So that's why I'm a little sunburned. It was a incredibly beautiful day, and sitting out in the stadium in the glaring sun all day, sunburn. Dolphins ended up winning in the last minute. Ravens were just dominating that game all the way through almost the fourth quarter, and then out of nowhere, the Dolphins scored 3 touchdowns in a matter of what was it, 10 minutes, 9 minutes? Crazy. I would have never guessed that one. And then the last thing I just want to kind of quickly mention is I had embedded a GAW in one of my videos, and I've gotten a pretty good response for the giveaway. But what I was really remiss on, you keep using that word remiss, so apologize. But what I was remiss on is when that GAW was going to end. And that is going to end this coming Saturday night at midnight. So I'm going to do the drawing on Sunday. Today is Monday. That means the GAW was effectively going for about a couple of weeks. And for you folks that missed it or didn't hang out in the other video to kind of catch it, I will encourage you to do so, because I think it's, if I do say so myself, it's a very generous GAW that is being helped or sponsored, I should say, by Nish the Avid Piper. So go check that out if you can. And with that, I'm going to again finish off this pipe with this wonderful Tilbury, and wish everybody to be well, be safe, and most importantly, be good to one another. We'll catch you again real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.